Hey, what's up, people? Back with you today. And from me, got another one of these Masterverse vintage collection figures. Gonna be the third one out so far. We've already got the Skeletor and the Zodak, and I was very excited to get this dude. Picked him up like a week ago. I don't know, I've just been really busy lately. I think I said in my last video, I got family over and stuff, so that's why I'm recording in a different spot for right now. But gonna get right into him. He looks amazing just in package. And speaking of the package, I love these boxes that they're coming in. It's a little different than a regular Masterverse. It doesn't have like the side artwork or anything. It doesn't have the kind of rendered up figure itself on the back. It actually has the artwork on the back, which I like a lot more. And just looks really cool with the bigger window just right here in the front, the exploding rocks. And speaking of that, while I have him out, just looking at this, I was kind of forgot this newer package is like this. I'm thinking I'm going to eventually get to doing him like I did one of my 40th anniversary He-Mans, because they're the same buck and everything, and pretty much exactly the same. That'd be really cool if I did a faker version of this with them punching out the window here. So I could probably do that with this. I know the window's not as big, but still think it'd look kind of cool if I'm punching out the front there. But anyways, future projects. Let's jump right into the back of that artwork I was talking about. All right, zooming up to the back of it here, man, it's really cool. Got Skeletor back here, kind of commanding Faker, and like I said, I just love this kind of artwork. The little piece that we get on the back. Not much of a bio or anything. Just Faker is no He-Man. He's the evil blue robotic warrior Skeletor. Real basic, not a lot to it, but I just think the artwork is just so great on it and just so cool. Just have the little proportion piece like this instead of some of the other stuff. I think. I don't know, just that right there just really reminds me of like vintage figures. All right, so yeah, that's it for the artwork. Not a whole lot to it, so short and sweet. Excited to get right into them, so let's bust them open and start checking them out. All right, yeah, just starting off, I went straight ahead, just buying this 40th anniversary He-Man, just because it's kind of modeled after him, and just want to get kind of right into that. Man, it looks so cool next to each other. Believe I'll just go over what he came with real quick, get those out the way, just a couple of hands. So, another, let's see, left hand open and a right closed fist hand. Then some pretty cool looking, bronze type weapons. Yeah, his shield. So a little different color wise than kind of we got with like the other new Eternia figure that we got. The bronze shield there, more of a bronze color axe. I'll bring him in too. We'll be checking him out next to him. And then the sword. So pretty much, yeah, the same things that this He-Man came with, all the same things. Yeah, shield's the same, so pretty much, I mean, exactly the same figure, just in his blue color. Yeah, like I said, and as I brought him in closer, I just want to have him already here side by side so we can check that out. So yeah, let's take a look at both those faces. And I like this face on this one. Came out good. It's probably one of the best Masterverse heads that we got. For some reason, the Faker just looks a little better to me, and I think we're just kind of falling into that same thing. We had the Masterverse Faker. I'll bring him in, like I said. And they tried to recreate using that head because everybody seemed to like that Faker head and used it to make a He-Man head, and it looked horrible. They did two different versions of them. The second time was a little better, but yeah, it did not look as good when they switched it over. This kind of going the opposite direction. We started with this He-Man, turned into the Faker, and it's not that this one's bad. It just, I think it looks better as Faker. Came out looking great. Yeah, you can see exactly the same there, and then moving down body-wise, everything pretty much the same. Get to the chest. I feel like his chest looked a little more puffed out, but I guess not. Might just be the armor. He does have some of his robotics up, his little display thing up under here. We'll take off his armor and be checking that out. But other than that, same wrist gauntlets. I believe, yeah, these are the same too. I have a shield there kind of in the way, but they're exactly the same, just different colored. Same with for loincloths down to the boots. So, yeah, pretty identical, except one is the real He-Man, and we know this other one is a faker. And then I thought I'd bring in the new Eternia faker. Kind of put these up next to each other. I really like this figure. I still do. I mean, he looks freaking great. Seeing pictures of him, I knew it's going to be kind of a close call for me. And gosh, even right now, I'm not even sure. I love both these, just looking at them both. A lot of differences between the two. He has the very first original buck. He still has like the robotic piece under there. I'm going to be swapping armors on him, so we'll get that off and check it out. difference in the weapons a little bit. Well, he's got a little tinier armor up here too. It's a little smaller for that smaller buck compared to this one. Weapons, axe pretty much the same. This one came with that little metal piece that we got. Kind of like some worn metal showing through the axe. Different type sword that came with this one. It's got the handled version on it. And I was going to say, they have different shields too, but I forgot that I stole this shield from Clawful, I believe, because it matched up so well. So that shield did not come with him. If you guys are thinking you're missing it or something, didn't even come with them. So yeah, there's a look at them next to each other, and I'm still kind of indecisive. I mean, at this point, I can't say I like one better than the other. Both have their kind of distinct, different looks to them, and so I'm digging both of them. Yeah, we'll start to kind of strip him down. I'll take the armor off him so we get a little closer look at him. Take him out for a second. Alright, I get to taking the armor off the back here. Just like the little straps are kind of like the vintage figures. Pop his head off, and then that is easy to remove. Snap that head back on. And yeah, there's a closer look at him, his body underneath. He does have this wash on him, kind of like the vintage Skeletor that we got. It's a blue with a lot lighter, like, how do I say in the Skeletor video, I believe it kind of like a cloudy effect to it. And I really liked on Skeletor and on him too. It looks really cool. I'm liking it. You can see down here it's kind of darker blue where the little creases and crevices are. And just really makes him pop. Especially without the armor on, you can really tell all that. So that is really cool. Digging that. Then figure I'll bring in the other faker. I'm kind of compare some of the robotics on there. It's a lot smaller on this one. And just kind of printed in there. Not a whole lot of detail to it. I mean, there is detail. It's in there. But yeah, it's just real tiny on that. This one is a lot more prominent, and it actually looks like a piece that's been like cut out. The chest was cut out, and that placed in there. Like you can even see these are holes down. Oh no, it looked like holes. I thought they went even deeper than that, but yeah, just this whole section plate piece is actually put into the chest, so it must have been glued in or attached that way. Oh shoot, you know what? It looks like it might even pop out. Give me 1 sec. Let me mess with it. Okay, I continue playing with it. It just made that little pop noise when I got my fingernail up under there. So I think it would come out somehow, but might have to break something. I'm not going to mess with it anymore. Can't get in there and actually do it, but you can see there's a little flex to it. So it does pop in and out somehow. So yeah, without the armor, like I said, the skin color and everything on, like kind of that cloudy color to him looks really cool. I'm loving that. But let's swap the armor out and kind of check them out with opposite armors on each other. Alright, and that just took me a quick second off camera to even realize. I knew once I took him out here, his big old chest and everything, this armor isn't going to fit on him. So yeah, it doesn't attach to the back. I mean, maybe stretch it out and do it if hot water or something, but nothing I'm going to mess with. I mean, it looks kind of cool on him, but looks kind of tiny on him at the same time. This fits really well though. This looks pretty cool. If you want to switch him out, throw the orange armor on him, and it attaches well on the back. Might be even a little loose, just small bit, but looks really cool. So if you guys wanted to swap that out, would rather have that orange arm on him, you could do that. Alright, and there's a straight head swap on them. The armor's back on the original bodies, but the heads are swapped on. Blues are a little bit off. You kind of tell a little lighter blue on this one. The darker blue kind of fits in. Not really though. It's got a weird, almost greenish to the blue once it's on there. You can tell the difference, but yeah, just what it looked like swapped out if you guys wanted to check that out. Alright, and I don't actually have a vintage faker at all, but I do have the Origins one, so kind of, pretty much the classic look of them, so you can see kind of where the inspiration from them came from. And they're going to be a lot off color, a lot lighter blue on him compared to this blue that we got with Origins, so a head swap on them isn't going to work all that well. I'm not going to try it out right now. Alright, and that just finished us up with kind of a faker party going on. So we got the Origins faker here, the Cartoon Collection faker, Revelation back there, and then the two that we've already been checking out. Yeah, the Cartoon Collection faker, not a whole lot to him, just those glowing eyes, which would make him faker from the cartoon, just He-Man, kind of the glowing eyes. And then the Revelation one back there, yeah, not everybody's favorite, but I really dig him. A different variation that we got in the cartoon, and then there's the silver skin, or what am I trying to say? The robotics underneath. It's kind of like almost a little blue tint to the silver too. So I don't know. I really dug it. Thought it was cool. But yeah, when you think of faker, these are going to be our classic fakers. Just the look that we grew up with and kind of instilled in all our heads. So these both really cool. And I'm really loving what they're doing with this vintage collection. We just got that Zodak not too long ago. That Zodak, I Wasn't expecting much out of him. He looked to me in the pictures pretty much exactly like the one we had, but so cool in hand. And same with that Skeletor, having him, he is just amazing. So also, from going from this not even sure about the vintage collection to truly loving each one of the figures so far, I'm excited for it to continue and hope we get tons more of these figures like this. So yeah, my final thoughts are a truly amazing figure. If you guys weren't able to pick up that old Faker or just on the fence about this one, I mean, if you have that original one, I really think it's worth it to have this one as well. Different looks, and this one is just as freaking cool, if not maybe cooler. But let me know in the comments what you guys think of them. More importantly, let me know what you guys think of the vintage collection as a whole. So far, if you've seen the Skeletor and the Zodak and him, I think it's doing good. It's something you want to see continue. I, for one, just loving it. If they would just maybe keep New Eternia going and vintage collection, I'd be happy with just those. That they're both great to me. Be just kind of perfect. I think have a little something old and a little something refreshed, like new with New Eternia. So be awesome to have just those two lines. I know we're gonna be having those movie figures once the movie comes out. Really hope they just crank out as much as they can before we start getting into that kind of stuff. But like always, enjoy the content, do all the good YouTube stuff, like, comment, subscribe. And thank you so much for watching, checking out today. And I hope you have a great rest of your day.